Hi, this is Nelson with City Electric Supply. We've all been through a lot with the pandemic and COVID-19. With the masks and the mandates, we just want to get back to normal, and we want to do it with confidence, with the knowledge that we've done everything we can to stay healthy and keep others healthy. It seems like so much baggage with businesses limited or closed, alternative learning, not being able to visit our friends or our family and care centers, heck, not even being able to get a haircut. There has to be a better way, something we can do to get this behind us, to move forward and live, get back to normal with concerts and sports and full restaurants and visiting our loved ones without fear, without the worry that's been hanging over us. Well, there is a way by mitigating the risk, by taking steps to be sure we're doing everything we can to protect the safety of our family, of our employees, and of our customers. So, mitigating risk. Let's define exactly what that means so we're all on the same page. The textbook definition means taking specific measures to minimize or eliminate unacceptable risks to operations. That makes sense, right? In fact, most of us have been actively mitigating risk in one way or another by using face masks, by social distancing, hand washing, by thoroughly cleaning. Well, you know the drill. But there's another method that, according to the Food and Drug Administration and the CDC and many other sources, both private and public, that's extremely effective when used correctly, and that's the use of ultraviolet light, specifically UVC light, to purify the air and disinfect surfaces. In fact, the practice isn't new. We've known that UVC is effective against disease for over 100 years. In fact, for the past 40 years, it's been common to see UVC employed to disinfect water and air and all kinds of surfaces against a ton of different human pathogens. The fact is that all bacteria and viruses tested to date respond to UV disinfection. In fact, in 2020, the IES and CDC announced that UVC was specifically effective against COVID-19. But they weren't alone. The National Academies of Science, Engineering, and Medicine found that UVC was shown to quickly inactivate the novel coronavirus. The FDA has known for decades that UVC reduces the spread of bacteria like tuberculosis and influenza. Of course, UVC can only inactivate a virus when it's directly exposed to the radiation. But when it is, the FDA has direct evidence that UVC inactivates COVID-19. So, with this in mind, there are three primary methods for achieving an effective dose of UVC inside buildings. The first is through complete HVAC air disinfection. Honestly, it's fairly expensive and it treats only the air, not the surfaces directly. But look, it's very effective at achieving its purpose. The second is through area air purification, using strategically placed units which purifies the air. The third is direct UVC light, which does clean the surfaces in the air it touches. Keep in mind that UVC isn't safe for extended human exposure, so direct UVC disinfection is done when the area is unoccupied. And frankly, any product worth installing has multiple safety features built right into the system. So just to be clear, here's a quick example of the options that can be employed using a tire as an example. When we get a nail in our tire, we have two choices. We can replace the tire with a new one, which is relatively expensive, or we can repair it, usually a much simpler, less expensive process. The same with our current and future virus, bacteria, and pandemic problems. We can replace the HVAC or add a system to it to clean the air, which is fairly expensive, or we can update the facility using area air purification or direct UVC light disinfection, or a combination of both. Here's just a few examples of the many types of facilities that can benefit from the use of UVC, not only coming out of this pandemic, but to mitigate the risk with everyday bacteria and viruses, and let's face it, with future pandemics as well. Most any facility can operate healthier while protecting its occupants through the use of UVC technology. Why consider the solution? So we can live in confidence, knowing that we're not only protecting our families, our students, our employees, and our customers right now, but we've also taken the steps to help mitigate the risk of future closures, of future panic, and hopefully even future regulations. Bottom line, so we can simply live our lives the way we're meant to. So is UVC protection and purification right for you? Honestly, I don't know. Only you can make that determination. Our goal is to give you food for thought, to give you options so that you can protect your people and your assets as you see fit. Now, we have a diverse set of UVC systems that we work with, all strictly made in America and designed to fit an entire range of needs. And we're more than happy to sit down, have a simple conversation to see if this might make sense. Just reach out to your local CES branch, talk with the manager, or you can call or email me direct as listed. No pressure, just a simple conversation to explore the practicality of UVC in your facility. Thanks for taking the time to listen, and we look forward to visiting with you.